Hello there and welcome to today's edition of Catholic Focus. My name is Deborah Moania and with me is our sign language interpreter, Jane Mpaya. Welcome. The coadjutor bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Meru, Right Reverend Jackson Murugara, has moved to block politicians from taking the microphone during the Holy Mass, enforcing a nationwide directive by the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops. Addressing congregants at Marimanti Parish in Tharaka Nithi County, Bishop Murugara said the church acknowledges the role of political leaders in the society, yet insisted the altar must remain a sacred space dedicated purely to spiritual nourishment. He called on leaders to respect the sanctity of the place of worship and to seek alternative platforms for their political messaging, keeping the pulpit free from partisan influence.
Kulingana na msimamo wetu kama maaskofu wa Katoliki nchini Kenya, wanachama wa KCCB tulionea ni vizuri tumpe Mungu heshima, tulipe hekalu la Mungu heshima makanisa lake. Manake ni kwamba wakati ule tuko katika kanisa ni vizuri tuwe mambo yale tunaongea mambo yale yanahusu uhusiano wetu sisi na Mungu peke yetu. Kwa sababu tukiangalia tangu kale wakati ule watu walikuwa wanaenda kule Yerusalemu kumtolea Mungu sadaka, kulikuwa na kuhani mkuu ambaye alikuwa anatoa sadaka mara moja tu kwa mwaka. Ni kumaanisha kwamba pale alikuwa anasimama ni patakatifu pa patakatifu. Manake ni vizuri tuone kwamba tumesimama mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu kila wakati na maneno yale tunaongea, mambo yale tunafanya yote yawe yanapendeza Mwenyezi Mungu. Na kitu kingine muhimu sana watu wale wanasimamia katika kisiasa, katika tuseme MCA ama wabunge wetu, hao wote ni ndugu zetu, dada zetu, tunaishi na wao na tunawapenda na tungependa kufanya kazi pamoja. Si kumaanisha kwamba tunachukia ama kuna jambo lolote ambalo alifai. Hapana, lakini tungependa wakati ule tuko katika kanisa, kama tunajua kanisa limebarikiwa, kanisa limepakwa mafuta, altari imepakwa mafuta ili ikawa patakatifu pa kumtukuza Mungu pekee. Na hilo ndilo jambo tungependa kuona kwamba ni jambo la kuheshimu ili tuweze kumtolea Mungu sadaka inaofaa. Kwa ufupi ningependa kusema kwamba huu ni ujumbe wa kila mmoja, kwa sababu sisi tunajua na tunaamini kwamba wakati viongozi wetu wanakuja kanisani wanakuja kuomba na kusali na sisi. Pia wangependa kubarikiwa na Mungu ili kazi ile wanafanya kusimamia watu, kuwatetea watu katika parliament huko kote, tunajua wanahitaji nguvu za Mwenyezi Mungu ndio wanakuja kanisani. Hata wao wanajua kwamba hawakuji kwa ajili ya kuongea. Wakati mwingine ukipatikana wakati wa kuongea basi wataongea, lakini si kanisani, ili tuone kwamba tumempa Mungu heshima na maombi yetu tukimpa Mungu heshima kwa njia hiyo, hata maombi yetu atayapokea na sisi tutabarikiwa na tutaendelea kuishi na amani watu wote. Asante.
Moving on to other news, national exams for grade 6 and grade 9 learners have begun across the country today, marking a major milestone for the competency-based curriculum. More than 3 million candidates are sitting for the assessments that will determine their progress to the next level of learning. In Kericho County, Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba Migos officially opened the examination container in Letein, wishing all candidates success as they begin their papers. He also urged exam supervisors and invigilators and center managers to remain fully accountable during the entire process and to guard against any form of exam malpractice.
To us when it comes to exams, so that we can be able to...
We are gathered here today to oversee the opening of the first NEC examination container, which we have witnessed. This morning marks the start of the following national assessments and examinations. Kenya Primary School Education Assessment, KPSEA, for grade 6 learners, running from today, the 27th of October to the 29th of October, 2025. Kenya Junior School Education Assessment, KJSEA, for grade 9 learners, running from 27th of October today to the 3rd of November, 2025. Kenya Intermediate Level Education Assessment, KILEA, for learners following the stage-based pathway, running from today, the 27th of October to the 30th of October, 2025. And the Kenya Pre-Vocational Level Education Assessment, KIPLEA, for learners following the stage-based pathway, which begins today, 27th of October, 2025, to the 30th of October, 2025. The Kenya Certificates of Secondary Education, KCSE examination, is already underway, having started earlier last week with the French, German, and Arabic oral examinations, Kenya Sign Language, Home Science, and Music. This year, we have a total of 3,428,729 candidates who will sit for various national assessments and examinations, which is the highest number in the Kenya history of exams. The numbers are as follows. For KIPSEA, we have 32,843 centers with 1,298,089 candidates. KJSEA, we have 24,366 centers with a total number of candidates of 1,130,669. For KCSE, we have 10,771 centers with a total number of 996,078 candidates. KILEA, we have 391 centers with a total number of 2,414 candidates. And KIPLEA, we have 175 centers with a total number of 1,479 candidates. For smooth coordination and security, KIPSEA and KJSEA materials will be collected once daily at 6 a.m., like you've seen happening here today. And for KCSE materials will be collected twice daily at 7 a.m. for morning papers and 12:30 p.m. for afternoon papers. This year, the Ministry of Education and NEC have introduced several innovation and enhanced security measures to strengthen integrity and efficiency. Invigilators, security officers, and support staff are required to surrender their mobile phones immediately upon receipt of examination materials, and these phones will be secured in designated lockers until the end of the day sessions to prevent unauthorized communication. I encourage all candidates to remain calm, focused, and honest throughout the examination period. Integrity and hard work are the true pathways to success. Let us all together ensure that the 2025 examinations are remembered not only for their scale, but also for their integrity with which they were conducted and the hope that they bring to our children.
Still keeping it on matters education, with national examinations that have officially begun across the country, with KCSE, KIPSEA, and Kenya Junior School Education Assessment, KJSEA, candidates settling in for day one in Busia and Kakamega counties. Authorities say the process is smooth, with emphasis on creating a calm environment for learners. Robert Mwangi has this report.
More than 3 million candidates in primary and secondary schools are taking part in national examinations that began today across the country.
Tuko hapa kufungua container hapa Busia for 2025 KPSEA exams. Things are going well. The center managers were told of the do's and the don'ts and also how to carry themselves. And we hope everything will be okay.
In Busia County, over 46,000 grade 6 and grade 9 learners start their first papers in centers operating without uniformed security officers present.
Kwa kihistoria ni kwamba mtihani huu kwa sasa hautaandamana na walinzi ambao ni askari. Utakumbuka kwamba mitihani iliyopita tumekuwa tukiwa na askari wawili wanaolinda mtihani shuleni. Ikafuatiwa na askari moja kusindikiza gari, na hivi sasa mwaka huu ni shule zitafanya mitihani hii bila walinzi ambao sasa ni security kwa maana hiyo. Yaani lengo la kutoa wale security ni kwamba wale wanafunzi wa KPSEA ni wanafunzi wachache, na huenda uwepo wao pale unawaletea wale wanafunzi wasiwasi.
Education Director Mark Makomere, together with County Police Commander Ahmed Abdile, urged school heads to strictly adhere to examination guidelines while ensuring a peaceful environment for the pupils.
The teachers, the center managers are people who have managed the exams previously. They know how to guard themselves, they know, and we are not expecting any malpractices. And with the security team and the director of education and the sub-county and the county director education, we shall be going around and to see how things have been done.
2025 KPSEA KJSEA examinations imeanza salama. Tunatarajiwa kutahini wanafunzi kama ifuatavyo. KPSEA tuko na jumla ya 5,043 au ni wanafunzi jumla wa kiume na wa kike. Na Kenya Junior School Examination Assessment tuko na jumla ya 4,243. Hiyo ni jumla ya waume kwa kike. Kisha mtihani utakaofuatia wa KCSE tunatarajia kutahini wanafunzi jumla ya 2,798, ambapo hiyo ni jumla ya wanafunzi wa kiume na wa kike. Kwa jumla ni kwamba tuko na shule za KPSEA ambazo ni jumla ya shule 51, na ambapo vile tena KJSEA ni jumla hiyo.
Across Kakamega County, KPSEA and KJSEA exams also proceeded smoothly, a deliberate effort to help younger candidates stay calm and confident.
We are here at Kakamega Central to witness the commencement of very important exams this term, KPSEA and KJSEA. KJSEA we are offering for the first time, and KPSEA we've been doing it. KJSEA will make sure that our students transit to grade 10.
Education officials there say full preparations have been made ahead of KCSE, which begins on November 3rd.
We have received all the materials, the issuing is going on. A little bit challenge is that there are some centers that are combined, OMR combined into one packet, and we've already learned that, and we are issuing those exams. Today is the first day. It's a massive exercise, teething problems, but I know tomorrow we're going to be even better.
We have seen the officers are well prepared to be able to manage the exercise, and we have seen things running smoothly. We therefore hope that everything will run successfully.
Parents have been encouraged to support their children during the examination period by maintaining a stable and stress-free home environment.
As you remember, even last year we didn't have security in KPSEA. Even this year we are not having security in KPSEA. We are not having security in KJSEA. We only have security that will be escorting the papers up to the schools and then returning the papers to the containers. We want to make the exam sessions very friendly and very free to our children. We don't want to give a lot of pressure to our learners. Let them do exams in a free and friendly environment. After all, it's an assessment.
This year's assessment marks another major milestone under the competency-based curriculum as learners advance to the next stage of their education journey. Reporting for Capuchin TV Catholic Focus, my name is Robert Mwangi.
Young people across the country are being encouraged to take their talents seriously as a means of creating job opportunities, transforming their lives and keeping them away from destructive vices. This comes as institutions continue to strengthen talent development alongside academic programs. John Benja has that report from Mount Kenya University.
At Mount Kenya University, excitement marked by the handover of new sports equipment, including a bus to support student athletes. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Deogratias Jaganyi, says talent development has opened major opportunities for students, including recruitment into the military through sports.
We believe in growing talent, and as you heard today, there are so many of our students who are already been taken by the army to be part of the army. And we nurture this one because we believe that coming to university is not only about academia, it's also to build a holistic person of the individual. And therefore we have the Institute of Drama and Arts that really does well.
According to the VC, the university remains focused on both academic excellence and nurturing skills that shape strong careers, reflected in numerous trophies won locally and international.
Wanafunzi nawaambia kwamba waendelee kufanya vile walivyokuwa wanafanya. Wanashinda mashindano mengi sana. We have got so many trophies that have been brought by our students. And this is an appreciation as ambassadors of Mount Kenya universities as they travel across the countries to be able to participate in drama, in sports, name it.
The chairperson of the Students' Welfare Committee Council, Dr. Felix Kirutu, is urging you to take their talent seriously, noting that skills can generate income and keep them away from destructive behaviors.
When you use your time in a good way, promoting your talent, either in sports, music, etc., you also avoid getting in trouble in other areas, drunkenness and other things that are not good for you.
Students led by Javan Kiplimo and Cynthia Waweru expressed their gratitude for the investment in sports, saying the transport boost will enhance participation in competition across the country.
Tumefurahia sana kuona shule yetu ina support talanta zetu. Wametuletea basi mpya. Tulikuwa na changamoto ya kwenda games. Utapata tunaenda michezo mahali kama Kisumu. Unapata basi zenye tulikuwa nazo, they were not comfortable enough. Tunachoka katika msafara wetu, lakini sasa wametuletea basi mpya, an upgraded bus yenye itaweza kutusafirisha tukiwa very comfortable.
We like to urge the local leaders, our MPs, women representatives, and even in the CECs in every county, there is a sports docket. So they can maybe provide funds. I feel like the biggest problem we have right now is funding. Yeah, because the talent is there, but funding, money is the problem, and also we have a lot of untapped potential.
They called on leaders to support grassroots talents and provide scholarship for gifted youth from disadvantaged backgrounds.
Kuna wanafunzi wengi hapa nje ambao wana talanta tofauti lakini hawana uwezo wa kuingia shule kwa sababu ya karo ama changamoto fulani. Serikali ikitusaidia kufund the students, like giving scholarship kwa wanafunzi ambao ni magwiji katika spoti, wataweza kumotivate wengine waweze wakaingia shule ndio waweze kukuza talanta zao ambazo wamezilalia.
If our youths are nurtured and they are active, we don't see a lot of crime and whatever, and they can also do something for themselves, and it's also a pride for our country.
They appeal underscores the growing importance of talent development in empowering Kenya's young generation. Reporting for Capuchin TV, I'm John Beja.
And still on sports, week 6 of the third edition of Governor Wavinya Cup thrilled fans across Yatta sub-county with action witnessed in Kithimani, Ikombe, Katangi, Matu and Ndalani wards. The defending champion Luluini FC cruised into the sub-county stage after a 2-0 win over Matu Omboys as Yatta Queens smashed Makivenzi Queens 3-0. In Kithimani, Kithimani FC edged Kanaani 2-1, while Dozers shut out Kithimani Queens 2-0. Kangu FC Ahmad Scott FC 3-0 in Katangi, with Kadhituni Queens also advancing on superior aggregate. Yatta Leopards outsmarted Kisiki 1-0 in Ndalani as MCF Starlets roared to a 5-0 victory over Simba Starlets. Kikesa FC squeezed past Tinganga 1-0 in Ikombe, joined by Chasioni Starlets who beat Ngangani Queens 3-0 to secure their sub-county slots.
Kwa majina ni Matthew Mutuko, ambaye ni coach hapa Matu. Na tunataka appreciate that Governor's Cup imeanza hapa for I think third edition. Na appreciate Governor because imekuwa consistent. Na keeping the youth active and at least kuwaletea michezo is something that we should be able to appreciate. Ukiangalia kama juzi kuna kijana from here alienda Spain. Enda kucheza ball pale. And I think it's courtesy of these events. So this event Governor at least anasaidia. Tuko na kijana bado amekuwa spotted kwa MCF, and I think is a good thing because the moment umekuja hapa to showcase your talent unaonekana because kuna makoches wako hapa, so it's something which is helping the youth at least to nurture their talent.
Wavinya tournament na tulimaje the winner of the tournament first edition, na through that tulipata more opportunity za kuonekana to teams and kuonekana pia kwingine. Like me binafsi mimi nilipata opportunity pia ya kwenda Spain to express my talent. Naweza ajituma vijana wa showcase kwa talent zao huko mashinani nini itakuja kujipa, because ni kitu nilikuwa nimeomba kutoka mapema na mwisho ilikuja through that juu ya hiyo two tournaments za Wavinya ndio tulipata hiyo opportunity ya kuoneshana talent zetu. Na
for this win, as we proceed to the sub-county level, we promise that we will play well and we are aiming for that 1 million.
Sub-county, I'm very sure tunaenda kushinda, hata tunaenda kupata milioni tena for the second edition. Hiyo milioni for the first edition ilitusaidia sana as a team, as Kaluluini. So kwanza tunamshukuru mama kabisa.
And that there brings us to the end of this Catholic Focus edition. Thank you for staying with us and thank you for keeping it Capuchin. My name is Deborah Mwanya, and with me has been our sign language interpreter, Jane Mbaya. Thank you for keeping it Capuchin, and our sincere gratitude to the production team for enabling this bulletin. Until next time, be blessed and stay tuned at Capuchin TV.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel.